Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Simps Allowed. All right, so in the last episode, I spoke about not giving out free validation. In this video, I just want to talk about are relationships dead? We ain't want to talk about marriages yet. That's like a whole segment I want to create. But let's just talk about relationships, whether they short-term or long-term, are relationships dead? This day and age, the social media era, any girl that's under the age of 30, pretty much her whole teenage years, adult years, all of that is under the social media era. Females were always hard to figure out before the social media era boom, you know? Remember the MySpace days, the Black Planet, then Facebook came along, Snapchat, now you got Twitter, you got Instagram. It's just so much. And it's free validation everywhere, left and right. When you ask me, are relationships dead? It's like, even if you have what you think is a rock solid relationship, how long before her head swells when she see her DMs and it's flooded with guys trying to get at her? Any argument that you and her have, in the back of her head, she's like, man, I'll replace you right now if you don't shut the fuck up. A girl that's attractive get hit on when she goes to the gym, when she's on her way to work, when she's on her way to the store, when she's just going out shopping for groceries. She's always getting hit on. Like, I remember one time I was just going to the pharmacy and she's like, oh, yo, I'm coming with you. I got to get something. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I hop in the car. 10 minutes go by. I'm like, damn, females. So I'm chilling, whatever. Another 10 go by. It's like 20 minutes. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Almost a half hour. That's when I called you. Because, I was trying to be patient. I didn't want to be like, I know how girls, they want to make sure everything's good when they leave. But damn near a half hour just to go to the pharmacy. Bear in mind, it's like 9 o'clock on a Sunday, work the next morning. I got to drop her home after. But it almost looked like she was going out to the fucking club. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, it's, the pharmacy, 9 o'clock on a Sunday, nobody looking at you. Oh, but that's when somebody does look. That's when you run into somebody you haven't seen in a long time, and then I'm like, man, if you don't get that fuck out of here with that bullshit, you just want to make sure that you got your little validation any way you can, and I'm right here. Their mind is always on getting attention from other men. No matter what you do, it doesn't matter. So for you relationship guys out there, I'm sure some of you are in good relationships, but I feel like you only as good as her options. This don't go for every single female walking the earth. What's the earth's population right now? 7 billion? Let's just say half of them is female. I'm not saying 3.5 billion females is exactly like this, but from my experience, it's a losing proposition if your girl is super hot. If she's like an 8, a 9, or a 10, she's going to have options. If you don't believe that and you don't think it's true, you're in for a rude awakening. I'm telling you that right now. Save yourself the misery. So again, this is from my perspective why relationships are extremely hard nowadays. Because if you're in a relationship with a beautiful woman and you're faithful to this one beautiful woman and she's faithful to you, let's say y'all 3-4 years in, and she's getting attention and she, because eventually she's going to come across a guy that she's going to say, man, if I wasn't single, I would give him the time of day. Let me just take his number just in case. She keep him on the sideline on the bench. She's like a coach, like the female Phil Jackson. She got her shooters on the bench. She got her rebounders. She got the triangle offense out this motherfucker. She got the triangle offense. And you don't even know. You ever wonder why, like, out of nowhere, a girl just want to stop talking to you, want to dead you, just not answer your texts, weird excuses, never wrong, never admitting fault, no accountability? You know where all that come from? They got other men that they're considering replacing your ass. Look, you only get one life out here. I think a lot of you cats are saying, yo, I got my baby girl, she loved me and I love her. Just be careful with that. I'm not gonna shit on anybody's life. If that's what you choose to do, that's your prerogative, right? All I'm saying is, don't come crying to me when you find out some other nigga is smashing, okay? It's like you have to evolve with the world. I feel like the dating game is getting worse. I feel like it's getting worse. I'm not just talking about some hood rat or some trailer park trash or just some girl who works mopping up floors and don't have any life goals. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about women who got good jobs, nice education. It don't matter. If somebody else in their mind better come along, you are finished. You are finished. So why should I dedicate 2, 3, 4, 5 years of my life and turn down every girl in that time when I know that this chick, in a drop of a hat, in her mind, could replace me with a guy that she thinks is more suitable for her? Or if I stop entertaining her, because that's all we are is props. All we are is a source of entertainment. That's what we've been relegated to. We're the sources of entertainment for girls. Y'all can't say I'm lying out here, man. You don't believe me? Check it out. Talk to your girl, your so-called faithful girl. I guarantee if Trey Songz pull up on her, Chris Brown, Drake, man, I guarantee if Idris Elba pulls up on your girl, she'll drop your ass in a second. She'll find an excuse to break up with your ass. I don't even have to go to those extreme examples, but why not? Why not? It's not impossible. Look, I live in New York. You go to a club, you might run into a celebrity. You might run into somebody that knows that celebrity. Trust me when I say this. You think your girl is faithful, let Chris Brown pull up on her. Drake, Weezy, don't matter. Watch what happened to you. All of a sudden, arguments are going to come out of thin air. She going to look for a reason to break up with your ass. So it could come back to you. You don't show me the attention I deserve. We don't go out like we used to. I'm bored. I don't feel the same way. Or if y'all married, irreconcilable differences. You know how that go. The way the world is, only the strong survive. It's survival of the fittest. You got to evolve. You got to change with the time. If you look at a picture from the 1920s of New York City, Google it right now. Pause the video, Google it. Google New York 1920s. You see how everything evolved? The buildings, the cars, the clothing, everything evolved. Slowly evolved. And it's the same case with the dating game. It evolves. There's no gender roles anymore. Men work, women make sure he's good, the man protects and provides. Gender roles are gone. Girls want to act like men and men want to act like bitches. So how can a relationship last in this day and age when gender roles don't exist no more? When girls have toxic masculinity, guys are letting girls be the boss in the relationship. How can relationships last? How can relationships last? It's sad because I think every man want a great woman behind them to hold it down. That's real shit. Ain't no man gonna tell me he don't want that. If you go into a relationship and hoping it's long term and hoping for that, man, you're gonna fall down Mount Everest, my nigga. You're gonna die before you even hit the bottom of that shit. So that's my belief on that. That's my take on relationships, is that it evolved into cheap, scandalous, scheming, conniving, selfish, me first, I don't give a fuck about you. That's what the dating game is now. Thank you, next, bye, see you in the next life. That's how it is. So if that's how they gonna treat us, we gotta hit them back with that same type of energy. So if you guys are alphas, you know what I mean. If you guys are betas, time to transform. But, you know, we're going to keep it moving. This is another video. No Simps Allowed. We're going to keep this thing rolling, guys. So be on the lookout for the next video. We're going to hit more real topics.